Back for another St. Peter's Spotlight. Today we start with the transfers coming into Jersey City in 2020. Joining me now, coming into the women's basketball program from Niagara Community College, Nickelle O'Neil. Nikki, great to see you today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. How has the transition been? I know you and all of your other teammates have moved into Jersey City. How has the transition been so far?
Right now it's been smooth. Everything's been fine. Just settling in and everything's just good right now. So I'm excited.
Nikki, how were you able to work on your game during the pandemic?
So towards the beginning, I would just run in my treadmill at home in my basement. I also did some weight training down there as well. When things started to open back up, I used my trainer's gym and I would train in there every other day. And also I would do open runs with some other college girls. I would also shoot some hoops outside. So
you played your college ball out in Western New York at Niagara Community College, but you're no stranger to the New York area. You went to Cardinal O'Hara High School. Was it always your intention to come back to the area for college?
Honestly, I just wanted to go with the flow wherever I went. That's where I wanted to be comfortable with. So if I was in New York, then I was in New York. If I was close, then that's how it was. Yeah.
You were more than comfortable at NCC, helping lead your team to a 30-1 record. You only averaged 9 points per game, but that was largely because your team won almost all of your games by over 20, 30, even 40 and 50 points. What was that like, being on a team that was so dominant?
Playing on a dominant team with a lot of great players, it was really good. We just fed out each other's energy, and that was something that really motivated me to push my team as a leader, and I really enjoyed that. So,
how do you think your junior college experience has prepared you for the Division I level?
My coach, Nickelle, he was very aggressive and hands-on with the whole team, not just me, but he really pushed me, and I feel like he took my game next level. So.
Well, what was your first impression? What was your first impression, Nikki, when you first met or heard from Coach Mark Mitchell?
Oh, well, he was also aggressive as well, but I could tell it was coming from the heart. So I'm actually used to coaches like that as well, because my dad, he was my coach in high school. So I'm used to the aggressive side of coaches. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Somebody to push me.
Well, I usually have gotten the same reaction from everybody I've interviewed so far when I've asked that question. Always a smile coming to your faces when you think about Coach Mitchell. He loves players with a winning mentality. Is that something that you possess as well?
Yes, I love to win.
You stand at 5'5". You are a point guard. What do you think your biggest strengths are to your game?
For me, I'm a player that will I'll do anything it takes to win. I'm also has that positive energy in the court to my teammates as well. And for me, I'm also an aggressive defender, and I like to make plays, and I'll do whatever it takes to get that rebound or just get the open look for my teammates so we can make a play.
Well, you certainly sound like a Mark Mitchell type of player. Speaking of your teammates, how have you been able to gel with them so far?
Before we got here, we would do little group chats. We would just talk to each other outside of the Zoom calls as well. And when we got here, we actually hung out a little bit. Social distancing, of course, though.
Well, we're certainly happy to have you in Jersey City. I'd love to know a little bit more about you. Were there any hobbies that you took up during the pandemic? Any new things you tried out?
Not really. I just worked, and I just watched TV. I guess that's a hobby, I guess. So. Any favorite shows? No, I would just watch a lot of movies. I'm a movie person.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? I would have to go with Despicable Me. I love that movie. It's a kid's movie, but I love it.
Can't go wrong there, Nikki. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to have you wearing the blue and white at the Yanatelli Center.
Yeah, I'm ready.